Last week, Joe Cully told us that he married into this church. Well, I didn't marry into the church, but I did marry into Philadelphia. My husband, Herb Goodrich, grew up in Chestnut Hill, but my roots are in the Midwest. I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio, and I still spend all my summers in northern Michigan. Herb and I met during our college years in New England. He was a philosophy major on his way to law school, and his family had no church affiliation at all. My family was very active in the Episcopal Church, but somehow none of that really made an impact on me. So by the time I met Herb, neither of us was attending any church. It wasn't until we were parents of 3 young children that we started coming to St. Thomas's. We came because our children were asking questions that Herb and I could not agree on how to answer. So we set out to find a church that had a church school that could answer those questions for our children. We certainly did not expect that finding a church would change our own lives. I would say that Herb agreed to come out of curiosity, but almost immediately he was drawn in by the liturgy, and he soon began singing with the choir. His life-altering experience began with a simple invitation to be part of the team that was leading our daughter's year-long confirmation class. During that experience, Herb decided to be baptized. So he was baptized and then confirmed along with our daughter and their class. And as many of you know, he loved being a lay reader and a chalice bearer, and he continued to be involved with many more confirmation classes. For me, a life-changing experience happened with the invitation to serve on the church school steering committee. Dick Hawkins was our rector then, and he highly encouraged, bordering on insisted, that all parents be involved in the church school program. But that was because it would help them to understand what the children were learning and to see how to continue the conversations and the storytelling and the prayers once they got home. So the task was for each parent to find ways to be involved that matched with the time and interest that they had to offer. It was a wonderful, creative way to work together, and it changed my view of the church forever. So in a fairly short time, Herb and I went from 0 to all in. So there never was really a question about supporting the church financially. But we did have to stop and think about how much to give. Ultimately, we decided to make our decisions about all of our charitable giving at the same time. And we decided to work towards tithing, sharing 10% of our annual income in thanksgiving for all that we had been given. When St. Thomas's pledge card arrived in the fall, we made our first and largest gift to the church. Then we decided how much to give to other organizations that we thought were doing life-changing work. Herb and I gave, and I continue to give, to St. Thomas's Church because we experienced for ourselves the life this church, of this faithful, caring, resilient, and fun-loving community. I just want to say I am so grateful to be a part of this church. Thank you.